killer, and then each issue is going to come with a card for the killer.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck. I think or I watched Fire Force, and I know we talked about Fire Force like recently, but because I think I said I was rewatching it because like, and that what was throwing me off was like, yeah, the fucking fan service is a lot, bro. Like
Titties.
it is a lot, bro. But
That main character
titties, but
No reason.
titties, just for no reason. But
Boingy boingy. I saw that clip for that one anime I keep talking about where the gun, he has a gun, he's laying on top of the girl and he shoots the gun and the recoil makes her boobs bounce.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah,
And then
that
and
zombie
then the bullet
show?
is traveling and then she
wait, that's a real show.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a real show. She's on the
Zombie,
cartwheel
High
and, like,
School of the Dead.
and her boob, like the bullet is traveling while she's doing the cartwheel and her boobs are like
Split.
Yeah. Yeah, that show is egregious.
I've never seen this show, but I've seen this clip so many times and it's amazing. But it's like, ugh.
I seen another clip from that show where it was like two girls, they were running and one of the zombies got one.
Oh yeah.
And then she just goes, "Get off me, bitch!" And then leaves
that's the same
her alone.
show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just
Yo, that's
runs
hilarious.
away.
I got
have
the
to watch
manga.
that shit.
But anyway,
I got the manga.
Sorry, Fire Force.
Fire Force fan service.
Boobies.
Let me go, bitch.
But I think
Kick the fuck out of it.
the show I'm talking about, I think that's the intent. Like it's intentionally being obnoxious.
Yeah,
I've
a
never
parody.
watched
Yeah,
it.
like
The
it's-
Fire Force one is not like that. Like
Yeah,
the
right.
Fire
But they
Force
actually have a
There is-
story.
I
in
will
Fire
say
Force.
there's levels to that,
just
but
add
Fire
boobs.
Force
Yeah,
is
they-
distracting.
like it's just
Girls.
it's
clothes
like
burn
it's like a cheap kind of gimmick. I think like the fan
It doesn't
service in
add
there.
to the story at
It
all.
doesn't add to the story. Like even they even tried to make it like deep. Like, when I was
This is why
rewatching
we're
it,
showing titties.
no, there was a backstory to the girl who is like the main one they use for fan service because they said that she has something called a lucky lecher or some shit like that, and it's like it's what makes her like shit happens to her that is the fan service like something will happen and she'll trip and fall and
And then her
slip
clothes
out of
fall
her
off.
clothes.
That's so fucking
Like,
annoying.
And
bro.
then it was like it showed her backstory where she was in school and like something happened and then like all the guys said she was a slut because of this and all the girls hated her because she would end up naked in front of their boyfriends and just dumb shit. Like, but it was some fucking nonsense.
it's so annoying.
But where it's at right now, that shit is kind of good, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
The
I was
story's
like,
pretty good in Fire.
like
I
where,
couldn't finish the first season.
yeah, where it's at
I
right
love
now,
the way it looks, but I couldn't finish it.
Yeah,
No,
the
and
animations.
I do have I have a more of an appreciation for what you were saying about the sound design from there. Like the sound design is
yeah,
fucking
it's
dope.
so like hearing
Like
the
the
ignite,
booth.
the ignite,
Yeah.
like ignite,
Ignition.
ignition.
I've never
of the
even watched
plane.
it, and I still think it's the best sound design. I've
Yeah,
ever
it's
heard.
so dope.
Like it's so dope. Yeah,
It's so
and it visually
ridiculous,
is amazing. Like it's
Yeah,
it's a very nice looking anime. But for me, I couldn't get through that first season.
No, when it's solid, and then like where it's at right now, like I said, like they haven't done any like fan service shit like this season, I don't think.
Yet.
And because like where they're at, the story's too serious. Like
Okay.
it doesn't really fit. And the only thing that they did that was fucking ridiculous, fucking ridiculous. They turned people into infernals with bugs, like these little bugs.
Mhm.
The fucking
Always
captain
bugs, dude.
of the captain of the team, which is Team 8, they randomly like the group that all of these Fire Force teams work for, which is like the church essentially for the entire country, the Empire, they merged with the villains. Like they sided with the villains and then they merged. So then the company 8 that the main character is at became like they're the villains now. Like they're on the outside and they're trying to capture them. They captured their captain out of nowhere, just took him in, and then they were like, "We're gonna turn you into an infernal." So they put the bug on this nigga, bro. Mind you, the captain, the leader of Captain or Company 8 is regular. He doesn't have powers at all. Like he just works hard as fuck.
He's just a good guy.
Yeah, he's just a good person, and he works out constantly. Like he
he's that
trains
guy.
for it.
Mhm.
Nigga, they put the fucking bug on this nigga, and he flexed his muscles. He started flexing, and the bug couldn't get it.
Oh shit, couldn't penetrate.
The bug couldn't penetrate because of how hard his
Oh
muscles.
shit,
That's
that's hilarious.
It's so good.
Bro, he was
Strong.
flexing like. Like,
Can't get me.
That's all they had practice for the calendar.
yes. So he was doing that, and that was basically he was doing that to buy time while they fought the bad people, like so that they could get the bugs off him.
Mm.
And then when they did get the bugs off him, it was like a 2-second thing. He was like, "Oh, you're fine now. All right, let's go." Like, but that shit was.
I gotta
hilarious.
watch this season, bro.
Bro, they were hyping him up. They were like, because they put him up on an altar, like on the top thing, and like, they were hyping him up. Like when he did it, they were like, "Everyone encourage the captain." He was like, "Your muscles look amazing." He's bro, that shit-
Very body positive in that show.
yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Because isn't that
bro.
there's that one girl who's super muscular, and isn't she embarrassed about that shit or something?
They like she's self-conscious. Like anytime anyone says anything to her, she interprets it like they called her like a beast or like an ape or
Yeah,
something.
she's strong as
yeah,
fuck.
she's strong as fuck.
Yeah.
That shit, but all in, like where it's at story wise is really dope. Like it's crazy. And then the fucking in this last episode, bro, they did something so sweet. It's hard to explain it without you actually seeing it, but it's like so in the story, there's a captain and there's like nuns, but one of the captains used to be a nun, and like her name is Princess. Her and Iris, which is like the sister for Company 8, grew up together. And when they were kids, everybody that in their church, like that they grew up with, died. Like they all turned into infernals one day randomly. So then that's why Captain Princess left the church and Iris just went on and did some other shit. But like Princess is a scientist, like so she's trying to uncover why people were spontaneously combusting, and she just went back to the church because like they're saying like there's a secret about this shit here. So she went there. Something happened where they uncovered that there was a basement underneath the church, and they found out like while this is happening though, they like cut to like a story where like it's telling the story of the sisters, like how this church came to be and what their role was and like what their life was like when they were growing up there. And it's like a different animation style. It's like paintings. So it's like really cool looking. Then it goes into the actual anime and the whatever. And then she starts reading through these books, and then she like drops the books, like she starts freaking out. And then she realizes that they were doing experiments on them when they were kids. Like when the food that they were eating had the infernal bugs in them and like that kind of shit. Like but as she was reading, when she was reading something, it was showing the correlating part from the story they told earlier. So it was like when they initially told the story, it seemed very innocent. And then when she was like reading through it, you can see how it related to what they were saying. So it would so it would show like her reading a part about like bugs, and then it would cut to the part in the story earlier when it was like the girls would cook these meals to themselves, and then it would cut back to the book and then cut back to the story, and like it was just fucking brilliant. That it was the way that they did that shit was beautiful. Like they're putting in work. And even in the last episode when Shinra was fighting Captain Burns, the animation on that shit was fucking wild.